Probably missing something. Hey guys, welcome back. We're actually in the middle of working on something. We were sitting here talking, trying to relax, and she goes, hey, let's go do this deal. I'm like, okay, fine, let's go do it. And then I was like, well, she's took off, she's probably started already, and I'm over here just farting around, trying to get some things together. What happened to my other, there it is, my camera. But ultimately, we haven't really done a video on the shop yet, and I'm gonna do a separate video on that. I think there's a lot to talk and discuss, and she's really kind of built this thing up from like nothing to something, and it's just still going kind of crazy. But regardless, let me get across the little pathway here, and I'll be right back with you. Making some minor adjustments to get it centered on our adhesive that's on the opposite side of this piece of board. So I think we got plenty of room there. Yeah, we're good. This laser, we've done cups, we've done some things, we've cut out wood, we've cut out different things, but we've never done an acrylic sign, which we're gonna do. We're cutting out some wood. You guys will see here in a minute, but right now we're cutting some wood, we're gonna cut some acrylic, we're gonna make a sign. It's gonna be cool. We have cut acrylic? Oh, there you go. So she does crap I don't even know. All right, so we just cut the piece of, it's a real thin plywood, it's like a 1/4 inch. Maybe. I don't know, it's real thin, I can tell you that. It might be an 1/8 inch. But regardless, I had to come over here and get some paint. Normally we would do like acrylic. We don't really have acrylic, so, well, we would have some acrylic, we don't have white. So I'm gonna take some thin piece of plywood, we're gonna paint it white, and then we're gonna attach it to some acrylic. We're gonna see how this turns out. Kind of experimenting with making signs and stuff like that, but there's a reason for this one, and I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Now, man, her office now is pretty awesome. We had all that equipment scattered in this room and in just a little building outside. It was very cramped, very small, and to see where it's at now is pretty phenomenal. She's done a great job with that part of her. She has this little side hustle and she just kills it. But anyways, I gotta get this paint out in here, out there, so gotta go. I'm doing some touch up on the piece of plywood, and then here we're cutting out basically the background. It'll make sense when it's all together, I think. Yeah, it will. It'll make sense, guys. Hang tight. It's coming together, man. Just slowly but surely. I like it. Okay, so we have blue backing. So let's scrap the wood, and then let's just do silver. We'll do silver mountains. Silver will look good, I think so. And then silver, yeah. Okay, so the mountains isn't really turning out, so it is what it is. It was a warped piece of wood when we started, and it's just not turning out quite like I want, so we're gonna scrap it. We're gonna do the whole thing in acrylic. We're just gonna change up the color scheme a little bit. And I like mountains, and the reason I like mountains because there's a saying I like, and I actually love the saying. Is a quote, and basically, that looks really good, babe. That looks really good. I'll show you all that here in a second. To me, there's a saying I like. It's a quote, and basically the quote goes, it's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. And to me, that is one of the biggest sayings, because we are our biggest enemy as far as we can't do something, whatever. In our reality, we hold ourselves back a lot of times. And when I go to the mountains to hunt, this is a huge undertaking for me, physically, mentally. And when I was climbing the mountain last year, I just kept telling myself, one step at a time, you got this. And it was exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely enjoyed the pain and the suffering. And we're gonna do it again this year. But regardless, so that's why we've kind of incorporated mountains and stuff into my logo for the channel. That's kind of what we're doing. We're making a sign for the channel, and then kind of testing out this new equipment, right, babe? Because we've made signs, but we haven't really done something like this, layered. We've layered wood, but not acrylic. Yeah.
This adhesive is made for layering acrylic.
Yeah. We got this. I mean, we're gonna do it. It's just she's been on YouTube University. She's got this. But anyways, it all makes sense here when we're done. It'll all come together soon. Okay, so what we did is we cut the backing, and this right here, well, you can't tell, it's actually blue. In case y'all didn't know, blue is actually my favorite color. And so we're gonna recut those mountains that we had in wood. I'll show you what they look like here. We're gonna recut this here out of, we have some, is it just a mirrored, silver mirrored, babe? Silver mirrored acrylic. That'll be the mountains. It'll also be the lettering for OCB Outdoors, and that'll be a sign we're making. And it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look better than good. That's what I'll tell you. But mountains mean a lot to me in my heart. Mountains mean a lot to me just because I love being outside. I love being in the country. I hate the city. Nothing wrong with the city. I just prefer the country life. And so, anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get after it. So I put the adhesive on the back of the thing, which is probably like the most stressful thing because I didn't do it so straight on that end. She's a little irritated with me right now. So basically you take the image from the laptop and it uploads into our laser here. We have that, and it programs this thing and tells it what to do, basically is what it is. A little short snippet about how this thing works, but pretty much, right?
Yep.
So basically the mountains and the trees we got over there, we will cut out of this. It is called a silver mirrored is what it is. And basically we're experimenting with signs and making signs and trying to perfect it. Testing this adhesive and everything else. Little technical difficulties. We will be back momentarily. So we just finished cutting out the mountains and the letters.
Yeah, it's all coming out perfect, so we're good. Look at that. Okay,
so we're testing it to make sure they cut all the way through because the adhesive on this side and there's a protective layer on the other side. It looks like it's perfect, so yeah. Yeah.
So I need to move this side away. This side. You got that? Oh, that was cool. We can actually just cut that and use that for this.
Yeah, you could actually.
You know what we could do?
What's that?
I could use the little piece and give it 2 sides.
Oh, yeah, you could actually, yeah. Okay, we got it all the way across now.
This is, I would say, is the biggest pain in the butt part of this process right there. Once you get that filled back there.
That's looking good. moving right along.
Post it from this side because that's longer. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. You move on this side of the wood.
So that's our base layer, which we cut first. Now we initially started with wood. The problem with the wood was, guys, so that we're clear, is the corners started like just getting jacked up just because it's just plywood. We didn't like that. The adhesive, as we're trying to help, so the laser didn't quite cut all through all the plywood all the way. And as we're trying to help finish it, the adhesive was coming off, the corners were breaking. We did not like that, so we switched to just all acrylic. Make it look good, make it look professional, because we want, at the end of the day, we want it to look good. So here we are. I'm gonna put it together and see what it does. What we're doing now is we're using this as a template. We're laying this thing down, we're realigning all the pieces we cut out. And then we're gonna lift the top part. In theory, this stuff is gonna stay in place, and we get an idea of where it's gonna sit, so that if we like it or we don't like it. Yeah. Oh man, it actually worked. God, dog.
So much for using that as a template. That actually looks good.
That looks really good, right there.
You like it?
So
you know what? This is gonna come down because I squinched that together to save material.
I'm tracking.
So we can actually take this and move it down. That's why I was like, something doesn't look right. It's off. So what we're gonna do is forget the top half of that, but we're gonna go back over this and place the outdoors part.
This need to come up some here, because if that's close to the edge there, we need this close to the edge here.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is, in theory, it's your mountains. It's whatever you want to do. You do that. I like that right there.
I kind of like that one there. Yeah.
I like it.
Perfect. I like it, man. I think it looks good.
The only thing is, we need to put this back in the same place. We have to put the temple back and do one letter at a time. So let's get OCD on there first. Right?
Okay. Yeah. One with it. Kind of strenuous. Take it off, and then so we're trying to take this stuff off the top of the letters, so it's a little bit of a job, but we're gonna get done, so just bear with me, we'll get it done. It honestly looks better. I didn't know there was a protective coating on it. I thought, oh, it's just scratch, it's fine. Man, this thing looks. Man, from beginning to end, that's how you make a sign. That's pretty awesome, babe. Good job. Like, yeah, it looks great. So, man, I'm excited about this. So this is gonna go on the outside of, I guess, my studio, right? And then we need one for this shop, which, guys, I guess I need to do a video on this shop, on everything we do in the shop, from the laser, from the embroidery, from the printing machine, from the stickers, from everything, and kind of start to finish on everything she does on her side hustle. And man, like, oh, look at that. This looks awesome. Anyways, so this is how we made the sign for the channel. So that's awesome. Guys, the mountains to me mean a lot. Like, it mean a lot. Like when I was on the mountain last year chasing elk, I thought for sure at one point in time, I thought, oh my gosh, if I die right now, no one's coming. So I just kept telling myself one step at a time, one step at a time. And man, and we got through it. It was awesome. The best, most miserable, best time I ever had all in one, if that makes any damn sense. Guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with this one thing because it is my most favorite quote of all times. Like I kind of live by this quote as of the last couple of years, and it's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves, guys. I love y'all. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. I really do. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.